I know. I know. I forgot to bring some things up to room temp as well. Oh well, it's gonna be fine. We'll figure it out. Let's see. I'm gonna take my ring off so I don't end up with bread dough underneath it. In it. In it. All right. Now, hello Nova. How's it going? Thanks. Right. Doing okay. Hey, Tommy. How are you? I think I just popped things. What did I do? Breaking stuff. It's fine. I thought I'd be done with this before I started stream, but I didn't make it. I was trying to go ahead and get all of the almonds roasted because they finally finished dehydrating, but I didn't quite make it. I've got the last of them in the oven now. If I have the ability to make a little bit of almond butter before tomorrow, then I was hoping to get some to Onyx because I don't know when I'll see her again after this weekend. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Hello. Why, thank you. I hope you do as well. Well, I hope you enjoy the stream and you have a nice day. So I've got one tray left, but I managed to get all of these done before stream. Um, we are not going to use foil today, though. Let's just go ahead and get rid of that. I think our best bet is going to be to make our bread dough first for the rolls because that needs to rise. I'm not going to be able to make the ice cream today. Um, Somebody was supposed to drop off one of the ingredients and they were not able to. So, um, I can't do the ice cream, but we'll try it later. We'll do it later. Um, we have so much to do today. I'm not gonna bake the biscuits. I'm gonna prep the biscuits. I'm gonna have them ready to bake in the morning because I want those to be as fresh as possible. We're going to see. We'll start with getting the the rolls done. No, Uh, I just have so much to do. That's all. I'm gonna make dinner rolls. I'm gonna make biscuits. I'm gonna make 3 different types of cookies, and I'm gonna throw together the pancake mix. So I'm just trying to figure out how to juggle all of those different tasks and get them done in an orderly amount of time. There's no rush. Um, we're leaving in the morning. Hello, Debbie. So I just need to get it done, to be able to, because I still have to pack tonight, um, and I'll be getting up earlier than I normally am in the morning, because I don't usually get up until 11:30 or noon, and we're definitely leaving before that tomorrow. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to get our bread dough going so it can start to rise. And then, what should we do from there? Should we do... Hello, Miss Bella. I think if we want to do the chocolate chip cookies, um, those those will have to sit in the fridge, right? Like those we should chill. Um, so why don't we do the bread dough, get that rising, do the chocolate chip cookies, then which way do we want to go? I think, yeah. I'm trying to think if any of the other ones need to chill. The amygdalota don't need to chill, and I don't think the butter cookies. I'm trying to decide if they need to chill or not. I can't remember. Um, maybe a little, maybe a little, and then the amygdalota. Yeah. Um, so it's gonna be fine. We got this. Um, I got I got almonds toasted. I was trying to finish it before stream started, but I didn't make it yet because there's one more in the oven. I can't do the Kahlua ice cream today. The one of the ingredients, somebody was supposed to drop it off this morning and they were not able to. So I'm gonna have to make the ice cream later. And I actually am trying to figure out. I'm concerned. What the reason I wanted to do the Kahlua ice cream today was because Billy brought so much cream. Okay, Google, stop. And I'm worried that all of that heavy cream is going to go bad. So if I made ice cream, then I could freeze it and I wouldn't have to worry about it. I don't know what happens if you just freeze cream without making it ice cream, you know? Um, so I could take these containers of heavy cream and pop them into the freezer, but hey Google, stop. Um, but I don't know if that'll do anything weird to it. Hello, Jiggly. Um, but seriously, I have so much fucking cream. Just insane amounts. Okay. So, bread dough. The biscuits we can do last because we're just getting them ready and we're gonna set them on the cookie sheets and then we're gonna put those in the fridge. So that'll be the very last thing we do. So, what are you guys doing for food today? Tommy, you making bread? You said you were kneading dough, right? Which obviously means I should, ask you questions so that you have to stop and wash your hands and type, obviously. Oh, very nice. All right. So for the tangchuan, we need half a cup of milk, half a cup of water. One, two, okay. These two things. I forgot to bring the sour cream up to room temp. Um, so I'm hoping that doesn't stunt the rise of our dough too much. I'm considering plopping the tangchuan into it, um, so that maybe that'll help with the temp situation. Everything else is up to room temp, but I forgot about that. I believe I need 667 grams of bread flour for this recipe. Oh, you're gonna be such a dick. They really want me to spend money. Okay. Yeah, 667 grams of bread flour. And then we'll take a third of that cake. There's pie and coffee on the wall if that's what you're referring to. All right. We're going to use all the bowls today. For sure, for sure. Multiple times. Like we're going to go through every bowl in the house multiple times. That is the plan. um, we're making quite a few things. We're making some sour cream and chive rolls. We're making biscuit dough. We're making chocolate chip cookies and um, a migdalota, which is like a Greek almond cookie. We're making lemon butter cookies. Um, and we're going to put together some. Yes, it is definitely already preheated. Um, and then we're throwing together some pancake mix. I'm going on a camping trip this weekend. There are 7 people that are going to be there in total, and I'm in charge of the baking. Not sure if it'll make it. Too many grams. Too many. Yeah, yeah, for sure. That much I was like, yeah, that's gonna go poorly if I try to just put that in the freezer. No, it's a group of friends. Um, okay, good. That's 667 grams of bread flour. This is a regular size for that particular group, I guess, is the best way I know how to answer that question. All right, so I've got half a cup of milk, half a cup of water. We're going to throw a third of a cup of flour in here. And this is where we're going to cook the tang xuan. Set the rest of the flour off to the side. Mm. Oh, okay. The, what is it? Nazir? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the sub badge. Okay, so let's heat this up. All right, now what do we need to do from there? Let's do eggs. It's not a tear. It is a symbol for the evil eye. When I first started this channel, I was amused by the idea of making the evil eye the theme of this stream for multiple reasons. Um, so that is the Nazir, which is the symbol of protection against the evil eye in some cultures. Mm-hmm. It is not about being evil. No. If you look into the anthropological history of the concept of the evil eye, it exists across many, many cultures and has a great deal of symbolism. That is true. That is very true, Tommy. What I gave you guys was the protection against the evil eye. All right, let's see. That is a very interesting interpretation that has nothing to do with the symbol. All right, so let's do. No. No, I'm an anthropologist. I've had many people call me a witch, but I think they were talking about something else. I have some too. I didn't. I most definitely didn't promise anyone any cinnamon rolls. My. Huh. Okay. All right, let's see. I'm sure that's what happened. Makes sense. I do not make bagels. Um, well, I have not made bagels. I guess I should put it that way. This is 8 ounces of sour cream, which I believe is the correct amount for this recipe. So we've got 2 eggs, quarter cup of sugar, 1 cup of sour cream. The tinge one is cooking. We're about to do, what do we need? Salt? How much salt goes in this? Is it, I think it's about 3 teaspoons. Going slightly off of memory. I could always double check it instead of just trying to memorize things, but what fun would that be? Ah, thank you, Bella. So, yes, envy. Envy is in fact one of the things that the evil eye or the Nazir protects from. Uh, so, like I said, it depends on what culture you're talking about. There is a history of the evil eye in many, many cultures. All right. So some cultures that exist and believe that they are cast by witches with intent to harm. That is actually not the majority, though. Most of the mythos is based on the idea that people accidentally cast an evil eye. They can cast it through envy. They can cast it through uh, unearned um, enviness. I don't know that I know what word you're trying to say. Envy is um, envy is when you wish you had something someone else has. Um, yeah, enviousness, perhaps so. If what you're talking about is wishing that something someone else had was yours, then absolutely. Um, the whole point of the evil eye being humorous to me has to do with the fact that I am blind. Um, Interesting. Okay. Sure thing, Debbie. Okay. So it is thought of as having a more, uh, I think here it's thought of as um, having the potential to cause harm, but not exactly in that particular way. It's more like somebody else wants something that you have, um, and so there is the possibility that they could wish you harm, do you harm, something of that nature based on that. Um, but it's more about them making a conscious action uh, against you, whether it is necessarily meant to hurt you or not. It's more choice based um, than supernaturally based. Interesting. All right, that is cooked. Mm. Mm-hmm. um. Hmm. That is not an uncommon belief. Where, um, what part of the world are you in, octoleptical? Europe. Gotcha. Right, I don't think that the temperature of that sour cream brought it down enough that I need to necessarily worry. So I'm not going to put the tank one in there because my concern is that if I do, um, hello, Dr. Optimal. Thank you. It is braided. Yes, you are correct. Um, my concern is that if I put it in there, it might accidentally cook those eggs, and I do not want to cook those eggs. So we're going to put it over here. Um, mhm, gotcha. Um, so we're making a few different things today. We're doing, well, in your bread dough, for sure, for sure, for sure. Um, we're making sour cream and chive dinner rolls. We're making biscuit dough. We're making a pancake mix. We're making chocolate chip cookies. We're making an almond cookie that's a Greek almond cookie called a migdalota. And we're making um, lemon butter cookies. We're doing the camping trip this weekend, and I am responsible for the baked goods for the group. Of course. Um, so that is Skip loves to cook, but he hates to bake. So he took a lot of the food prep, um, and I took the baking. So we were splitting tasks amongst us. So I need 2 tablespoons. Yeah, gotcha. They are. I toasted all of the almonds before stream today, Jiggly, and those are just the last ones that came out of the oven. I tried to get them done before I started stream, um, but it didn't work. So, um, so I 2 tablespoons here. It seems to be so far. Who knows if it'll continue to do so? But at the moment, it seems to be. Uh, that's the goal. I'll show you how much I got in a minute, Jiggly. I need to get I need to get how much yeast am I doing here? Um, 10 a.m. So just early for me. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on one sec. Let me see if I can. It is. I do post recipes. Um, so that hopefully if you guys are interested, you can try to make it. Uh, Let me see if I can address all the things that have been said. I'm not going to be leaving early today, Tommy, um, to pack. I'm just gonna do it when I get to it. So I'm hoping that it doesn't go too late today. But we'll see. We'll see how it all works out. Yeah, generally. Um, we'll see. I'm not gonna rush because I don't want the stress. Um, so we'll just do what we can. No. um, so I've got 2 tablespoons of milk plus 1.5 teaspoons of yeast in here. Um, and we're just gonna give that. We're gonna give that what, like 10 minutes? We're gonna give that 10 minutes. Still the same. Okay, the thing that I have forgotten in the dough is the butter. Um, so I just need to get some butter in our bowl of ingredients over here. But the amount that's in the ingredient list is not the same amount that actually everyone needs butter. All the butter. I just need to see how many tablespoons of butter actually go into The rolls themselves, because the way they have this recipe written, um, the way they have this recipe written can be kind of annoying. Let's see. 5 minutes actually. 4 tablespoons of butter. Okay, so we're just gonna throw 4 tablespoons of butter. Yes, ma'am, I found it. Thank you. Yes, often. I do that as much as possible. Yeah. It is. It's very interesting. And Tommy, I appreciate that you do that. I think it's hard for people to really, without having literally done that, just listened to it and never looked at the screen. I think it's very difficult for people to actually relate to how minimal the information is that I'm trying to make decisions based off of. Um, and then you add some of the hecticness that just goes in, and it's fine. But I do think it's hard for people to really conceptualize. Because literally, if you people glance at stuff so much more often than they even realize they do, right? Because if right, Dr. Optimal, but not only that, but they do it. I think they do it and they don't even know they're doing it a lot of times. Like the amount of information they can collect, um, it does in a matter of seconds. That it's astounding, really. Um, and I know that I have particular facial expressions that confuse people. So, uh, it does. Yeah. I will my confused face or my deep thinking face has often been misconstrued. Like it's a very common experience for me to have people think that I'm either angry or sad um, when I'm trying to process. Um, so I try to just be like, no, I'm just confused. I'm just confused. Okay, so that's in there now. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I do have a tendency to unsettle people. All right. I'm going to pour all this into this flour and tang one. I need to make some room here to knead dough. So that's going to be our next step. Yeah, that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Well, it's one of the things, when we're talking about accessibility or opportunity or things of that nature, um, I think a lot of times people don't necessarily know why they have a negative response to another person. Um, and it takes, I think a lot of times it takes familiarity, exposure, communication. You know, all of these things are really necessary to be able to work out um, what is happening, because there is a discomfort when we are approached by something that is other to us, you know? And that's not, there's nothing wrong with that. Um, Trying to understand it and work with it, recognize our own bias instead of pretending we don't have any, um, and then making conscious decisions, you know? Like, that's all so much more important. Hello, Zara. At least to me. It is. Exactly. Yes. Can I dream? Yes, I do dream. Uh, I used to be sighted. I had vision. I had some vision for a large portion of my life. So sometimes there are visual aspects to my dreams, and sometimes I am completely blind in my dreams. All right, let's get these almonds put away. This is where we're in trouble, though, guys, because now they're all roasted and delicious, and they're just going to be sitting around. Now is when we actually have to deal with the possibility that they may begin to disappear. They have been safe up to now. Okay. So, in the end, we have that many. That many. Oh, sorry, Dr. Optimal. They do, you know? I mean, that makes sense. I'm guessing sucks them up is what got you in trouble there. Am I correct? You're fine. Thank you, Bella. I've never had auto mod that I know of catch a real troll. It only catches like either people quoting me or fairly innocent statements. Yeah. Yeah? How was it, Zara? They say you're healing up right? I know. I mean, to be fair, Nova, I have had the title of bad influence for most of my life. I don't see why now should be any different. Okay, so we have all of our bread dough together now. We're gonna knead it. Time for all the kneading. One of these days, I really ought to try to get um, a biscuit cutter. Um, I'm just going to use something. I'll find something to use. Um, yeah, probably a cup. But one of these days, I should get a biscuit cutter. Did you? True, true. I Are they? My thought was actually that because the cutter has a sharper edge, um that it might cut it more uh precisely, um creating better rise. Basically just giving us a sharper edge. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Mhm. Mm, right. Yeah. Mhm. I knew that, Bella, for sure. What are you guys doing for dinner today, Bella and Debbie? Ooh, very nice. Oh, very nice. It's been long enough since I made cottage pie that that would be a nice thing to have again sometime soon. Mhm. Okay. Here's all our doughiness. I'm just gonna knead this a bit. Mhm. I haven't had lamb in a hot minute. Why do you suppose it's called cottage cheese? Turkish meat pizzas. Interesting. What goes on a Turkish meat pizza? Oh, good. Well, we are happy to have you, Zara. Be nice to get some good lamb. Mmm, very nice. If you ever feel like sharing it, Bella, I'd love to look. I imagine it's the combination of the lamb and the spices used, Dr. Oswald. No, no, no. Yeah, no rush. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. All right. I needed to Oh, very nice. So, if we were going to make Turkish food, um, what would you suggest as like the must-have of Turkish cuisine? I, do you? I don't think I've actually ever had one. Baklava? Is that the food that you would suggest? The only reason I haven't started playing with baklava yet is because I haven't been ready to tackle making uh phyllo phyllo dough. 'Cause I know phyllo dough is gonna be a bit of work. I have postponed phyllo dough and puff pastry. A kebab? Yeah. All right. This dough worked. I feel like if you're gonna do kebabs, you need to cook it outside. In my head, that's one of the reasons I haven't really done much in the way of any kebab foods. 'Cause interesting. 'Cause when I think of kebabs, I think cooked over fire, you know? Mm-hmm. I imagine so. Okay, we gotta work this dough for a decent amount of time. What did I say I was gonna do next? Coffee? Not coffee. The thing with the stuff, the chocolate chip cookies. I figure the recipe that I have for chocolate chip cookies is probably a lot more cookie than I necessarily want to make today. Um, so I will likely put half of that in the freezer, and then I'll just have chocolate chip cookies for later. Oh, I have had Turkish coffee. It is delicious. We used to have a little um, Turkish coffee place where I used to live. They had hookahs and Turkish coffee were the two things that we would go there for. Turkish tea. I haven't had Turkish tea. Mm-hmm. It's usually got some sort of spices added to it, right? And it's more finely ground. And I think the recipe I looked up for Turkish coffee before had cardamom in it. Mm. Mm-hmm. I actually don't really put cream in. I'm more likely to put lemon in tea than cream. But I tend to drink more acidic teas, like teas with fruit and things. Um, no, I'm just making it for everybody else because there's going to be 3 different types of cookies, so I'll have plenty that I can eat. It's just for other people. I suppose what I could do, Jiggly, is remove just enough that I can have a test bake piece um, to see what I think about the dough. All right, I think this dough feels pretty decent now. All right, so we need to get that put into an oiled bowl and let it rise. Should we? I think we should go ahead and do dishes between tasks just to keep it from getting to be a lot. Um, we're using, like I said, we're using all the bowls today. So we might as well keep things washed. Well, that depends on definition. You might as well go ahead and protect your Googles now because I'm about to set timers. So this is the dinner rolls that is going to rise rather high. So what you do? I think you might do. All right. Put this on the table to rise. Hey Google, set a timer for 1 hour. And then we'll get those all shaped up and done. So, all right. I don't know why, but I've got the shakes today. I find it particularly annoying. for your follow. My bot must not be in the room. All right. I don't know who scared the bot away. I'm gonna blame Chef though. It's probably Chef's fault. Yogurt, water, and some salt. Very nice. You did it. It's your fault. I see how it is. Welcome back, Debbie. Of course, fella. No worries at all. I would love to have you describe it. I don't have the ability to make it right now, but I would love to hear about it. Right. Well, I know she was trying to make sure I had a mod in the room, and I appreciate it. So just don't let your internet go down, Dubby. Otherwise, Bella will never be able to get dinner done. Nothing's wrong, Chef. I think Bella probably assumed you were busy based on the fact that there was the message earlier that needed to be cleared and it took a while. Um, it gotcha. Um, oh shit. Main cam. Uh, maybe 4 p.m. 4:13. Okay, I was close. But nothing is wrong, Chef. I think she was just being cautious. Because it's been an exciting day already. And Bella and Debbie are waiting for me to throw down with a homie. 16 hours? Almost clean. Okay. All right, Bartex. Thank you for being here. I hope you have a lovely sleep. Me too. All right. So that's it for dishes. I have. No, no. They left when someone else in chat said they knew them. They persisted a little bit after I said I was blind. Hello, Jess Rassick. No, somebody else said I know you, and then they said I know you, and then they left. Nah, you don't have to. All right, that's my job. You get to just enjoy. I was. It wasn't, and it was likely cultural and linguistic differences that caused confusion um, in trying to communicate. I don't think there was any malintent. Yeah, they were pushing some boundaries. 375 is what our oven needs to be. Well, let's leave it at 350 because I don't know that we're going to bake these first. Okay, easy peasy. So, I have really patient mods most of the time. um, until they're not. Okay, sometimes they get a little bit stabby, but other than that. Mm. Oh. Mhm. All right, we need 2¼ cups flour. I'm gonna swap these towels. Oh, Jess, you should try the thing. I haven't tried it yet, so I don't know if it works. But if you have any imitation vanilla, see if putting imitation vanilla on yourself makes mosquitoes less likely to bite you. I haven't tested it, but somebody just told me this last week. Exactly. Nah, she'll smell delicious. And imitation vanilla is probably much cheaper than raw vanilla. All right. Bigger bowls, what we'll use for that, and then smaller bowl for all this bit. I gotta see if anybody else has imitation vanilla. I don't own imitation vanilla. Oh, I always smell like food, so I don't know. It's my preferred way to smell. I think I have an orange soap and a chai deodorant, Dovey. So it's all food related. Any of my soaps and things always are. 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Interesting. Hmm. Okay. Thank you for your follow. All right. 1 teaspoon of salt. All right. I think now we move on to the butter and eggy and sugar bit. 1 cup of butter. What does a cup of butter weigh? 226 grams? Yep. Okay, thank you. What did you eat that you weren't supposed to? You don't have to answer that question, obviously. That's pure nosiness on my side. Now, Jess, why are you not supposed to eat fresh peaches? I see I am not the only one who is confused by that. Okay. 3/4 and 3/4. Ah. I mean, if it's a good peach. Mmm. Beautiful. Okay. I did enjoy me some Presidents of the United States of America. Did you? Oh. Alright, so 3/4 cup of regular old granulated sugar and 3/4 cup brown sugar. You are very packed. Loosen up. Ooh, that is way too high. This brown sugar is very, very clumped. The dodo. Yeah. I mean, is that better? Seems like something you should mention to your doc as like, hey, because I know that like when I was going to the doc and they were trying to figure out what was going on with those weird seizure-like things that I was having, they would have loved if I could have somehow made it happen while they had me on all the equipment, you know? But I didn't know how to incite it, so they were never able to actually catch it. But if they're looking at trying to measure something, mm-hmm. All right, so 3/4 cup of brown sugar. Now, I'm gonna wait until we get this creamed, and then we'll add the vanilla and the we'll make the vanilla and or add the vanilla and the butter to it. Oh, that doesn't sound friendly. All right, let's break out our hand mixer and get things creamed together. Why do you hear a walkie-talkie? I have no clue why you would hear a walkie-talkie. Oh, you guys can hear that? I did not know that that carried over. Do you want me to turn it down? Would that help? Let's see if this helps. Here, unmute TTS. That is what it sounds like, or would be if somebody says something. It doesn't bother you. That's what I'm hearing on my end. Mute TTS. It didn't turn on. Interesting. Now, why is that? Shaq? No. Mostly because I don't know what that is. I'm sorry, Chef. I was just yelling at you because, well, I thought we fixed it so that the TTS muted and unmuted, but it's not working. It's still broken. See, look, Chef. Right? Unmute TTS. Oh, hold on. Unmute TTS. If I can get Ish to respond? Maybe she can help me. In all honesty, Chef didn't mess up. He did me a huge favor. Yeah, I will. Um, let's try. Mute me. Mute me. Mute works. Okay. Chef got that part working, which was the most important part, but we'll have to figure out what's going on with the TTS part um, later. I was just teasing when I yelled at you, Chef. I didn't really mean it. We certainly hope so. Yes, you can, if you'd like. I am talking about something that everybody else is following just fine. The gist of it is that there are two commands. One of them mutes and unmutes TTS, one of them mutes and unmutes my mic. The command that would normally mute and unmute TTS is currently not working. However, the command that mutes and unmutes me is working. We tried to fix both of those things at the same time, which most of the people in the room know. I don't know, Tommy. I will fix it, I promise. And since everybody else knows that we were trying to fix those things at the same time, they were talking about whether or not any of it works. Speech to text is what I use. I have a program called NVDA. Oh no, Jeff. Normally I have the ability to unmute the TTS so that you guys can hear what it is that I'm listening to with my chat. It's not working today. Um, so that's what we were discussing. Well, technically, we can blame the Windows update because the Windows update is what broke it. No, no, no. The TTS is a program. It is called text to speech. Okay? And it's a program that you download onto your computer when you're blind so that it will read out everything that's on your computer screen for you. Um, TTS is the program, the overall program name or the type of program that is used by individuals who are blind. Uh, so there are different kinds of TTS programs. Uh, so there's NVDA, there's JAWS, there's um, TalkBack, there's a bunch. There's a bunch of different names for different TTS programs. But it just stands for text to speech. I have it in my ear all the time because it's how I keep up with what chat is saying or what my computer is doing. But I have it muted for everyone else because I feel like if you don't have to listen to it, it's awfully annoying to listen to. Normally, I have the ability to unmute it so that other people can see what it is that I'm listening to or how it is that I manage to follow along with chat. But when I did the latest Windows update, it messed up the settings in the OBS program. Oh, yeah, yeah. Whenever they give it to me, Tommy, I really don't know. Um, I need to call and see what all of that looks like. What the lady told me when I met with her is that she had to write a grant request. And then the grant would have to be accepted. And then once the grant was accepted, then they could order it um, and get it to me. But I don't know how long, because I mean, that's a lot of government stuff, you know, writing a grant, sending it in, getting it responded to, making the purchase, having the program sent to you. Yeah. I do have, yeah. I do have an appointment on Friday. Right. I have an appointment on Friday to talk to the doctor's office to try to answer whatever questions she needs for the guide dog stuff. So hopefully, right. Hopefully by next week, all of the paperwork will at least be in for the guide dog stuff, which that would be fucking awesome. All right. So we have creamed butter and sugar. Now we need to add eggs and vanilla to this, but I don't remember. Don't remember how much vanilla. I'm thinking it was 2 teaspoons. Yeah, what we're going to have to do is Ish and I will have to canoe out of the campsite, hop in the car, drive like a couple of miles up the road to get into cell service, and wait for the phone appointment. It's fucking ridiculous. And I'm very grateful that Ish is willing to do it because it's a super annoying thing to do in the middle of a vacation. Um, yeah. Basically, yeah. They don't have it. They don't have it in Montana. True. Oh, it's only 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract and 2 eggs. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. There, I went through trying to get all that figured out whenever did they? I wish they would get it done here. That would make a lot of people's lives easier, but oh, we could have dial-up? That would be impressive. All right, vanilla extract in there. I'm just going to add one egg at a time, just because in general, whenever I'm doing cookie doughs and whatnot, maybe, maybe, no promises. I find that it all sort of comes together better if you just do one egg at a time. So that's what we're doing. No. One of these days I'm going to get on a train and just ride it for no good reason. Just get on the train and go. Yeah, but none of them are rideable. We got to go north. I just always wanted to take a trip on a train. Like the kind where you get a cabin. Do they? I still I still don't have a passport. I can't go to Canada. Are you? I have been trying for 4 months to to get a passport, but I've been waiting for other people because other people say they want to do it, and I haven't done it yet. Oh, very nice. All right, so we have the only. Yeah, I did hear that. I know. And that was what I was gonna do. Um, there is this train down south that runs from Fort Worth to Dallas. You still need one? Did you? I mean, I'm glad that worked. Um, yeah. There's a train called the Spider that goes from um, Fort Worth to Dallas, and it's an old timey. It's sort of like it's a tourist train. It's not the same kind of passenger train. Yeah, it's not like the normal passenger train. It's an open car sort of novelty tarantula. It might be called the tarantula. It's called the tarantula, actually. Yeah, gotcha. I told you wrong. It's not called the spider. It's called the tarantula. Yeah, like Oriental Express. Right. I'm guessing the cruise stuff is less strict. Usually, your parents have to use their picture ID, or someone who's related to you would, to get faceless. It's a whole thing. It's just a whole thing. It's a dumb thing. Oh, yeah? Yeah? Oh, does it? Even a priest? Hmm. All right, I think we've brought this together well enough. So now I just need to mix in our chocolate chips. And we'll put this in the fridge. What are we gonna do next? Shall we do the lemon butter cookies? Mm. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Did you? Yeah, I'm just waiting for Ish to have the time. Yeah, yeah. Understandable. Either Billy or Ish, honestly, because both of them need one. And they both told me they need one, but pinning either of them down is oh, very nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Is it 2 cups? I think it's two. 2 cups? Yeah, 2 cups. Yeah. 2 cups. I have two different sized. I have small chocolate chips and I have large chocolate chips. We're just gonna have varied chocolate chips. That's what we're doing. We're gonna have diversity in our chocolate chip cookies. Sure thing, Jiggly. Okay, here's the other. So it's half regular chocolate chips and half mini ones. Look, you need to cooperate. How about if we do the oh, you know what? We probably ought to chop up the chive because I'm betting it's going to be time to do. I think it's going to be time to do the rolls here pretty soon. So what I'm going to do is chop up some chives and then um, I can't. It's what I do. Okay, we just need to get all these chocolate chips mixed into here. Is that a spin-off of the little thing they did in Singing in the Rain? Apparently not. You gotta stop looking at chat. That's from Robin Hood Men in Tights. Welcome back, Bella. I'm trying to remember what the line was from Singing in the Rain. It's the part where they're with the person who's teaching them how to enunciate. Okay, sounds better. Sounds good. No, don't read chat. All right. Yeah, that in there. And let's see. Never. Never. Okay. Hey Google, check my timer. Yeah, there's 9 minutes left on the rise. That's always been Chef's argument about being behaved, actually, because based on the social normative here in the room. All right, I need. That to be as clean as possible. Because we're going to have to roll out dough in a little bit. Let's chop up chives. I'm not sure how many chives. No, we don't. Not yet. It's just preheating. Nope, not yet. I think, was it half a cup of chives that go into those rolls, Dubby? Do you know? Or Villa? Half a cup. That's what I was thinking. It was not 2 cups of seeds. That much I know. This bread actually has not risen as much as I thought it would, and it may be because it's sitting in front of the air conditioner. Chat cam. So it may take a little bit longer than I initially anticipated, but it will not hurt to go ahead and have this done. 2¼ cups of chives. That's the flour. What is that? What are you talking about, Debbie? What are you talking about? Oh. I follow. Yes. Yes. I thought you were just saying it was 2¼ cup. I was like, that's a lot of chives. I had these. Did you? There you go. I I bought these. I had to buy chives for something. Oh, the avocado salad that we did, I think, or something around that time had chives in it. So oh, it was the I know what it maybe I think I know what it was. I think it was the green goddess sauce. Um, and it only wanted like 1 or 2, but you can't buy just one chive. So I had extras, which I just threw into, yeah, exactly, into the freezer. Figured I would eventually use them for something. The not green goddess sauce is pretty much what it was. It was a delicious sauce. Right. Chives and green onions, or probably spring onions. I think those are all the same thing, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Tommy. Maybe chives. I am wrong. These are green onions. I bet I'm wrong. I bet chives are. Yeah, chives are like the long. They are different. Okay, so I'm doing it wrong. That's really what. Scallions. That was what I was thinking of. Mhm. Mhm. I don't have chives. I have scallions. Chives is like the long, almost grass-like looking stuff, isn't it? Mhm. You love scallions? Do we?